Okay, so in the last video, we actually sent our message from our API to a console application. In this video, we will be sending our message from API to another API project, which is actually exposed somehow through any port or not. That's not the problem. So my point is not the console application is the receiver. The receiver is actually another web API application. So how are we going to do that? Actually, if we want to host any, what can we say? This type of system, which is always running and waiting for something, this is we call as hosted solution, hosted service, right? So unlike API, which is actually waiting for any request, HTTP request, hosted solution is actually always connected with a remote service. I hope you understand. So we need our event handler project to be connected with the RabbitMQ, so that whenever RabbitMQ receives any message and wants to send the message to this event handler, it will actually it can execute the message. Okay, so what can we do? First thing first, this is our RabbitMQ examples. Pretty much simple: factory connection, queue, body, and other stuff. Next is, if we come here and if we go to the startup, there is a functionality called add hosted services, something like that. So if just add hosted, yep, got it, hosted service. So I'm just hovering the mouse over here. See, it is saying that yeah, it is actually allowing any implementation of iHosted service. So if we just create a new class here and name it as RabbitMQ handler, just simple, and we need to implement the iHosted service, right? And to implement that, yep. So I'm just copying the whole thing, copy and paste. Connection factory. Oh, we need to also install the RabbitMQ to the event handler project. And yes, now I can see this. Okay. So it is waiting for message. Okay. Now how can we run this? To run this, actually, I actually don't like IS Express, because we are not actually calling this project from any browser or any Postman. So I don't like to run this inside of the IS Express. What I do, I just use the message handler project. I mean, it's like it will run like in console application, a console application. Okay. So what's happening? Oh. RabbitMQ handler. Okay. So let's just run this one. Where is the, yep, this one. Sorry. .NET run. By the way, in case you don't know, let me just show you. There is another awesome tool called Developer PowerShell. I can also do the same thing in here. cd event handler .NET run. And you can see it is waiting for the message, right? So now if we just run this, and we want to try it out. What's happening? I guess this is because this is listening first. So let's kill one. Let's kill one. Okay, so our console application from the RabbitMQ samples is killed, and it is the only one which is listening. Yep, it got it. Nice. So we are almost end for this one, and if we just run this .NET run, it is the sender application from the RabbitMQ samples. And if we come to our project and see, this is also coming. So what we understood from this video is RabbitMQ is a middle layer, middle message broker. So whoever person is sending the message, and it says that this is the message, and whoever actually listening that queue will get the message delivered. So this is how we do basic connection between the sender and receiver. What's next? The next is we will add a new node.js application in the next video or the next videos, and we will actually try to collaborate message passing between .NET and node.js via message broker RabbitMQ. So stay in touch. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.